Hey guys, it's Nori and I'm here with...
I'm Aaron.
Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey, your upbringing, where you come from?
Yeah, sure. So obviously my name's Aaron, 30 years old now, and I'm originally from Northwest London.
Whereabouts in Northwest London, if you don't mind me asking?
Grew up around Neasden, spent a lot of years there, most of my life, and then Kilburn as well.
And what was it like for you growing up?
Yeah, growing up around the areas, it's like you got your good bits, you got your bad bits, like as everywhere else. There's a lot of crime, but yeah, there's also a lot of good stuff in the hood, man.
What was it like growing up, like within your household in that area?
Household was good at first, like first 7 years was quite normal. My mum, she used to work in the nursery. So yeah, just your average childhood from then. And then 7, my mum had my little brother. And yeah, man.
What happened, like, what was life like with you and your little brother growing up?
Because it was just me and him, it was quite tight, man. Used to go out together, used to look after him. It's just like literally, I know he's like 7 years younger, but it's just like having a brother my own age, really.
And what was your household like? Was it 2 parents, 1 parent?
Just my mum. I sort of had contact on and off with my dad. But yeah, it's mostly just my mum, single mum, raising two boys.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, man.
everything okay in that area? Like, was it a stable household?
So it was stable before my brother was born. Once he was there, she had what do you call it? Postnatal depression. So things did start taking like a downhill from then. I can say it was quite different to my first 7 years of growing up. She spent a lot of time like locked in her bedroom, in bed, wasn't really cooking, didn't spend a lot of time with me and my brother. So me and him, well, I basically raised me and him together.
How do you feel like that kind of impacted you growing up, like to becoming to who you are now in your journey?
You know what? Out of all the things, I think it made me very independent. Made me very self-reliant. But there's a lot of downfall as well. It was like very lonely. Like there was issues or problems that I needed help with. There was no one to really turn to like that. So just going around problem solving. And you know, like them ages there, you just want to be a kid. You get me? You want to be outside. You want to be playing with your friends and that. So it was kind of, I could say restrictive, but I would also say like my childhood is taken away as well. In that sense.
Would you define yourself as like a young carer?
Yeah, for sure, man. There used to be this thing in my area that social services used to do in the council. It was called Young Carers. So they used to pick us up, take us on trips. Like we used to go cinema, ice skating, just little bits like that, just to get the kids out of the house, really.
Do you feel like, as a result of your mum not paying attention to you, you kind of turn elsewhere in life for that kind of reassurance or guidance?
You know what? Like I said, it gets very lonely. So I used to spend a lot of time outside the house. Just to kind of, like I said, you want to be a kid, you get me? So I spent a lot of time out the house with my peers. Obviously people in my estate, my age, older, younger, everyone used to be outside really, but I felt like for me, I was sort of the first one out and the last one in. Used to try and spend as much time out than just to get away from the household. Do you get me? It's quite.
So would you say you were seeking that kind of like closeness and kind of like, every child seeks love and attention from somewhere. Do you feel like you were seeking that through like maybe like the other people on your estate that you grew up with?
Yeah, I would say in a sense. You know what? I was searching for more. Like I said, I was an older brother to my younger brother, to my sibling. So I was more searching for like an older brother. Do you get me?
Did you find that within your estate?
You know, at them sort of times, you think everyone's your brother, you think everyone's your friend. So yeah, I could say I found that in a sense, but I'd definitely say it was with the wrong crowd. Do you get what I'm saying?
So do you feel like that then maybe took you down certain pathways that you couldn't really come back from at that point in time in life, being young and misguided, let's
Yeah,
say?
man. I feel like it led me to misbehave. We used to break into cars on the estate, and these times it's your neighbours' cars that you're breaking into. Do you get me? They used to go across the road to the park. There'll be like Church Road, St. Raph's, Stonebridge. So we used to go to other estates as well, hang out with other people. It was more like being lost outside and not wanting to go home. Do you get me?
Do you feel like that then maybe as a result of you doing those things, did that then maybe have any other later consequences on your life?
Yeah, for sure. I think I got so comfortable being outside and being with people that I thought was outside for the same reasons. Obviously, when it comes to certain times, everyone's going home, they're getting called in for dinner. They got like family events that they need to go to. They might have go to their aunties, their cousins or whatever like that. With me, it was just, I don't know, my family, it wasn't really close-knitted like that, man. Like, I'm mixed race. So my dad's Jamaican and my mum's Syrian. So it's two completely different backgrounds, do you get me? My dad's family was like up in country. And then my mum's side, I was like the only one that wasn't like full Syrian, do you get me? So I was a bit like outcasted there in a sense as well. Like when my mum did meet my dad, she weren't allowed to bring him home. There was kind of like, she was kind of put to the side for that reason, just because it wasn't the norm back then. So yeah, I feel like that also had an effect on my family life. I just didn't feel a part of
So do you feel
that
like
family.
your family have like a racial bias to your other family members?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, from what my mum told me, like I don't know whether it's the truth, not the truth, but this is what she's portrayed to me, is that they wasn't acceptant of me because of my dad. And for me as well, from my side, it's hard to feel like you belong in a place where no one looks like you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
So do you feel like as well that impacted you being outside all the time as well, because you were seeking that sense of self-identity that, like, you could relate to the people you were around, not only just through your background, but also through, the likeness that you saw within yourself with these other people?
you know what? Definitely in my older years, like teenager, like 14, 15, 16, it became that. Going outside, trying to find yourself. You know, you come from like a poor household. Like, there's kids around you in school that's got the latest, and you're there in your pop downs. You get me, your hand me downs and them things there. It's I think it definitely forced me to feel like I had to go out and get myself.
Did that have any consequences? Like, would you mind talking about that?
Yeah, man. When I think my first time like getting in trouble was a stop and search one day. I was standing outside the shops, just posted really. I was on my ones, and I got stopped and searched. But the way that they tried to handle it wasn't just like your normal stop and search. You get me? It was gang squad Trident. So they tried to rough me up. Like, you get me? Me, I was a bit rowdy, and we had like a physical altercation, and it ended up in me getting like a first conviction for assault on an officer. And that was just like tag probation. Do you get me? I think I was 14 or 15. Then later on, 16, me and 3 or 4 other guys, same sort of thing, posted on the front line, and we ended up having an altercation with some guys across the road that was in a pub. Ended up being that one guy lost his life, and his dad as well got seriously injured. So I got arrested for murder, attempted murder, violent disorder, and ended up, that was a long period of time, probably like 2 years that case went on for.
Was you in prison?
Thank God, nah, I didn't go to prison. There was 2 people in the group that did. They was held on bail. I think for me and my other co-defendant, we made bail, and I was on tag for 18 months. These times there, I was living in hostels.
Is it that because of you committing crime that you had to go into the hostel, or was?
Yeah, I'd say, you know what, I think it was because of that certain offence. Obviously, like, my mum, she wasn't happy with what I was getting in trouble for.
Right.
But I think that one there was, I feel like for any parent, that's a bit too much. Do you get me?
100%.
So she kicked me out. I ended up having to go to like the local council. And I had 2 bin bags with me full of my clothes, you get me? So instead of, you know, like when you're on bail, if you don't have an address, then you get remanded. Luckily, the council, they found me a bail hostel up in North, and I got put there.
In North London?
In North London, yeah.
How do you feel like that helped shape your life now? Did that help you change your outlook on what you was doing, or did that, was you a bit nonchalant with it?
I'm going to say I didn't know what I was in for, you know. Me, I was there thinking, cool, like, I'm in a hostel, got my own room. Like, fair enough, you got a shared bathroom, toilet, shower, do you get me? But I saw it as more independence. And I think I was a bit oblivious to what challenges and what struggles independence, like full independence, comes with.
Especially at such an early age.
Yeah, man. So what I thought I was lonely, how I thought I was lonely before, it was like times 10. Do you get me? Especially being so far away from where I used to live.
Did that draw you to then commit more crime, or did it motivate you to just be like, hey, look, man, I'm going to lose my freedom now, and I've got responsibilities with my little brother?
With my first hostel, they said it was a thing there that you had to either have a job or be in education. So I studied car mechanics while I was living at my mum's for like 6 months. And then when I moved into that hostel, they found me a college that I could finish off my qualification in that. So I did like my level 1, my level 2 in them times. But after that, I got like a part-time job in a garage. And I quickly found that weren't for me, do you get me? Yeah, I like cars and stuff like that, but I didn't want to be in a garage sweating out and doing all stuff like that. So yeah, that took a quick end. I feel like I was definitely on a soul search, trying to find what I liked.
Do you feel like you found that along your journey?
Yeah, man, it took me, like I said, I'm 30 now. What I'm doing now is I'm scaffolding, so I'm a scaffolder, fully qualified.
That's amazing.
Been doing this for the last 4 years, 5 years. So it's taken me from 16 till 25, 26. You get me,
Define who
over 10
you
years
are.
to find who I am, to find what I'm happy with. It's been a long journey, man. It's got ups, downs. You get me?
Do you have any children?
Yeah, so I've got a daughter. I had her at 24.
Do you feel like that helped shape and impact who you are now as
You
a
know
person?
what? Yeah. If it weren't for her, then, well, I don't know where I'd be for sure.
When did you just decide altogether, like, I don't want to be involved with that life and I want to make my life a better and safer place for myself and my family?
I think when I ended up getting my permanent home, I was like, nah, man, I gotta find a stable way that I can, like, pay my rent, pay my bills, work, like, be stable in work as well, not just like dead end jobs. Get myself a trade, which I've done, provide for my daughter, look after myself. Do you get me? And just live like somewhat of a normal life. Do you get what I'm saying? Whatever normal may be.
What's life like, would you say, now for like you and your brother? Interesting to know, because obviously your brother was quite young, and obviously growing up with, you know, a mother with mental health, and then having to have your big brother take on such a significant, like, parental role. It does shape and influence them. Like, how would you say, like, he is as a person, like, now? How's your relationship?
Our relationship's cool, man. Like I said, we've always been together. I feel like growing up, things have shifted a little bit just because, like I said, I'm getting older now. He's still 7 years younger than me, do you get me? So our paths are different. Nevertheless, obviously the love's still the same, but we're two different people at the end of the day, do you get me? So things that I've struggled with and overcome like 7 years prior, 10 years prior,
Right.
he's going through it and trying to find his own way, do you get me?
Do you still, like, have that parental type role with him? Does he still come to you like,
yeah, man,
I need your advice?
Yeah, it will always come to me. And I just try and advise him on what I know, any mistakes that I have made, and just kind of the best possible outcome to take, do you get me?
So could you tell us a little bit what life's like now for you as a parent?
Yeah, sure. I love being a parent, but damn, it's hard, man. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard. Like my daughter, she brings me life. And yeah, I love spending time with her. She's like my little mini-me, do you get me? I think my main thing and like my main focus has always been to give her what I didn't have. Always spend as much time with her, even if, like, let's say I'm tired or like life just is getting too much. I just go see her and recharge my batteries. Do you get me? If she wants to go to the park, I take her to the park. We go get ice cream, like even like reconnecting with my dad as well, just so that she kind of knows both sides of her family,
Really
not just her mum's side. But yeah, no, I love being a parent, man.
How would you feel, like, reconnecting? How do you feel that you're, like, with the fact that you're reconnecting with your father? How long didn't you see him for?
It was like something that growing up I did want to do. I feel like I was just waiting until I was ready, and I've waited and waited and waited and waited, and just more years have passed by. Do you get me? So I think I just took the jump to, well, not actually, my sister messaged me saying that like dad wanted to get in touch with you, and then I took the jump to phone him and head down to his house and see him. Do you get me? And it was just like looking at the old version of me. Do you get me?
So do you feel like you finally found your sense of identity and belonging when you saw your dad and how much you had that likeness to him?
Yeah, for sure. I think even though we spent more years apart than we have together, like characteristics are all the same. Even like down to the humor, do you get me? So yeah, it's cool, man.
That's really good. Would you like to tell us a little bit about like your career, how you've been building that up, and how any struggles that you've come across, with
Yeah, for
living
sure.
alone from such a young age, having to build your career from scratch?
Like career-wise, um, like I said, I've been like living independently for a few years now, and going from job to job, it's not been easy. Do you get me? And trying to stay away from like just falling back into old habits to cover bills or stuff like that. It's been a real challenge. Do you get me? I think like my main focus, like being fully legit, has been to number one find what I wanted to do. So I'd just do stuff like Google like what's the highest paid or the highest earning on site, just to get into like construction. Do you get me? So I googled it. It popped up with like plumbing, scaffolding, electrician. I thought, nah, I can't be an electrician because that's just headache. Do you get me? You go through your whole house trying to find one problem. Same with plumbing. So outside, I love being outside. I don't want to be trapped into one room or like just one space. So I chose scaffolding. I gave that a go. And yeah, I think from the first day I loved it, man. It was like getting a free gym, like having a free gym membership, working on myself. Yeah, it was cool. Main focus as well was I started out as a labourer. I was earning like £100 a day, and my rent was £240 a week. You get me? So
That's essentially half your weekly salary.
yeah, I think it was more than that after the tax and like where I was working for an agency as well. They would take their cut. It was dead. I'm not gonna lie, but I said to like my employer, I said as long as whatever you pay me, I can cover my bills, then I'll take that to get the experience. You get me? So I did that for like 6 months, and then I got into my part one, which is basically like your second stage. Do you get me? So I went from being a labourer to like starting learning how to fix, learning the tools and that. I did 18 months of that, and then obviously your wage goes up, so I started being able to do a bit more. And then yeah, thank God now I'm fully qualified and doing all right for myself.
So do you feel like that sense of wanting to be outside all the time, even with work, stemmed from your childhood trauma with, the period you spoke about where your mum locked herself in her bedroom and you were there looking after your brother?
I think definitely. I think there's just something about when you're working, yeah, and when you're working outside. For me personally, it's just like you can breathe. You get me? It's like you're not limited to a space. Do you get what I'm saying? I think I love that for while I'm working. Yeah, it kind of takes the pressure off. But I feel like it makes me think about where I want to be going in the future, as well. it's just like you don't feel suffocated. Do you get me? You work in one space and you're limited to 4 walls. Whereas what I'm doing now, I can look around and I can see the tops of buildings. You get me? I can see the birds fly. I can see all the people underneath me. Everyone's getting work, jumping on the buses, doing whatever they're doing. You get me? And I feel like it's like being like a fly on the wall, just looking at everyone, man. And it's nice to do. I'm a big people watcher. Do you get me? It's something that I've definitely been called. So yeah, man, it's nice.
And I just wanted to touch lastly on one thing you said about getting paid £100 as a labourer a day. Obviously, everybody who knows the trades, I'm an ex-tradeswoman myself. That's the majority of your wages, £250 for your rent. So what motivated you to not go back to the old life? What motivated you to make the right decision and to fight through?
I feel like, it started from, like, me having my daughter. I was like one of the last out of my peers to have a child. And being on the roads and not having a stable, legit income, I saw a pattern that people were having kids and having to do extra graft outside to put food on the table, to buy pushchairs, clothes, food, you name it. Do you get me? And everyone would always end up getting bagged. They would always get arrested because whatever you're doing prior, you're bearing in mind you can't be out there too hot. You gotta be low key. You gotta be this. You gotta be that. But you see, when you have a child, you don't care about nothing more than putting food on that table. And I saw so many people end up getting bagged, go in jail, missing 2, 4, 5 years of the first years of their child's life. And I think me being the last one out of my peers to have one, I definitely recognized that pattern, and I didn't want to go down that route. Do you get me? So I think I looked at the bigger picture and made sure that as long as my bills was paid and covered, that obviously when you're doing what you're doing outside, you know that you have to save money. Do you get me? You can't be spending this, that, this, that, this, that. Do you get me? It's all about stack, save, stack, save, stack, save. So I feel like that definitely taught me how to budget my whatever I had left. Know, like, just know what you got has to last. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that's why I didn't go back down the route of my past. I just kept on moving forward, man. I didn't want to lose what I'd built. Like, to me, it's a lot. Do you get me?
It really is.
If I lose my house, I lose my comfort. Do you get me? I lose my stability, my foundation.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone needs a good sleep at night. Everyone needs to be able to go home and cook their food.
And be safe.
Somewhere to bring my daughter as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. So I think that's something that definitely kept me from going back down a bad path. Yeah, man.
So would you say like perseverance is key?
For sure.
To not give up?
For sure.
Because I do feel like there's a lot of people that struggle with staying on that right path.
Yeah, giving up is so easy. You get me? Continuing is completely the opposite. I feel like for me, as a pillar of my family, I'm just out here trying to do the best thing and make sure that I'm where I want to be in life. Do you get me? I've got an end goal, I've got a vision, and I'm just going to keep going until I'm there. Do you get me?
Got your tunnel vision, goal set, mind's on the prize.
Exactly. Do you get me? I want to have more kids. I want to get married. Do you get me? Growing up, I never really saw myself like being married.
And you are currently engaged, aren't you?
Yeah. No, I'm engaged. Do you get me? I think coming from like a lot of trauma and stuff, you don't really feel like you bring a lot of value, or like you're worthy of like being someone's husband or someone's father or someone's son. Do you get me? Whereas me, I'm trying to just overcome all of that and make sure that I get the life that I'm deserved. You get me?
100%.